Welcome to the dynamic learning hub of XLR at Andheri East. A prime spot conveniently located at just a 5-minute walk from LIC Andheri Metro. In our journey of over a decade, we have proudly trained over 2 lakh students. We have also been recognized by Deloitte, Silicon India, and other accreditation bodies. Experience learning like never before in our spacious and comfortable classrooms. With high-definition projectors and state-of-the-art acoustics in place, we ensure effective learning even to the farthest point in the room. The hybrid mode is a game changer as you can enjoy the benefits of a live classroom from the comfort of your home. Even if you happen to miss any classroom session, you can still attend the same session with the same trainer at the same time at your convenience, maintaining consistency in your learning progress. Wanna get started? Join us for a demo or career chat over a cup of coffee at our Andheri branch. XLR. We don't just train, we build careers.
Yes, so the collaboration with XLR was an excellent one. We conducted a Power BI workshop with Advanced Excel. Over a span of 3 days, the workshop was almost 12 hours long in total. Mr. Karthik, who was an amazing trainer, helped the students understand the concepts deeply. I am sure that the students will be able to apply these concepts in their careers as well as their daily lives.
The trainer, Mr. Karthik, was an excellent person where he explained in very detailed manner on how to give great insights using very complex data sets.
So it was a machine learning workshop. We learned a lot from the course and it was a great experience attending the workshop.
The trainer was very helpful. He had a hands-on approach with his teaching and it was fabulous.
This was a great experience for me. So I would absolutely love it if XLR and its team would come again to our campus and conduct more events like this.
It was a great course and it started from basics and took me to a great extent.
The experience of the workshop was really nice. The feedback from all the students was positive. They understood the concept. The workshop was also practical based with some questions. The experience with XLR was very smooth. They helped us in conducting the workshop smoothly right from the booking of the vendor and deciding the course till the distribution of certificates. In overall, this workshop was a success during our Technical Fest Atmos, and I thank XLR for being a part of it.
very much interested in learning digital marketing course for a very long period of time, but I don't get a proper platform. So later from our college, I get to know about XLR and I enrolled in XLR course. It was really good experience. Our course has been taken by Mayur sir, and he was very good teacher. He not only focusing on theory part, he is doing how real digital marketing works, and it was in total very good experience. I get so much of knowledge. Here they're not only focusing on study, they're also conducting different exam to test our knowledge. And as we are giving the exam, so to appreciate our work, they give certificates for the toppers, and along with the certificate they give hampers. Thank you, XLR.
Recently, I was searching for digital marketing courses online in Google, and I came across XLR, and I attended a digital marketing course which was for 15 days. My mentor Mayur helped me for attending these classes. So he is a very informative and helpful guy in the course.
A warm welcome to all the dignitaries, faculties, HODs who have joined in today. We would be starting the session shortly, another next 5 minutes. Until then, I would request the faculties to invite their peers to join in quickly so that we begin the session. Good afternoon, one and all. I welcome you all once again for today's program on AR/VR. So let me introduce you to Mr. Amit Saha, Associate Director, XLR, who has 25 plus years of experience in sales and marketing leadership. And he's an expert in institutional partnership and channel development, skilled in building CO and franchisee education models, and forging strategic collaboration with universities and colleges across India. A warm welcome to you, Mr. Amit Saha. and over to you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Nitya. I hope I'm audible.
Yes, Amit.
Thank you. Yeah. So, Nitya, if you can quickly just confirm whether my screen is visible.
Yes, Amit.
Thank you. Thank you once more. Yeah. So once again, grand welcome to all the eminent guests from the academia and as well as uh, all our supporters and well-wishers from the academic fraternity for making out your time for being a part of this grand launch of this faculty development program focused on augmented reality and virtual reality and its industrial applications. In fact, as many of you had been a long time subscriber of this particular platform, you must have seen the transformation and continuity that we have maintained in this particular platform over these years of last almost close to around 3 years. We have been consistently trying to create an environment of lifelong learning for the academia and as well as for the students fraternity. And this is our uh, in the search of that excellence, we are consistently trying to bring in fresh new topic every month to have better relevance and as well as keep the energy going on the quest of learning and getting aware with the new technologies, the emerging technologies or the disruptive technologies. So this particular program focused on AR, VR and industrial applications is one of such efforts of ours. So as the name stands for that EDL, that is for everyday learning. The initiative from XLR primarily brought forth for the students and faculty and as well as the higher education institutions for free training on trending technologies, which help in better preparation, industry orientation, and greater awareness towards the disruptive technologies through the initiation of our MOU partners, which runs today's date to almost close to around 1600 plus, and it's consistently growing. So I'm really, really excited and elated to be able to launch this program today. As before I invite the eminent guests who have made themselves available for this session, I would just quickly run through the humble journey that we have been through starting from December 2013 uh, by starting off our initiative from Hyderabad and Bangalore with only three programs. It was around 2016-17 when actually the whole thing got a higher level of, it was teamed up with the launch of data science and artificial intelligence program. And from there on, we have never looked back. We started our offices in 2018 in Pune, apart from Bangalore, and then gradually in Mumbai. And currently, we are looking of exploring of launching our operations in Chennai and as well as in Delhi. So, in this particular course, over the last 4 years, subsequently we have been awarded with Deloitte Fastest 50 amongst the Deloitte Fastest 50 growing tech companies. We had our collaborations with Steinway University, Germany, from three courses, now we have moved on to almost close to around 70 plus course platform. And from only about 4 to 5 employees, we today are having a richly supported employee base of close to around 470 plus. As well as the recent associations or collaborations with NASCOM Future Skills Prime in 2022, and then recently with Swam Plus, we are consistently, strengthening our institutional partnerships. We are also proud to be the associates of IIT Madras and as well as with IIT Jammu. And that's where, with that consistency, we look forward for more and more collaborations in the coming days. This initiative, which was initially, had taken the shape by our CEO and the founder director, Mr. Ram Tava. Uh, he being an alumnus of IIM Calcutta and spent close to around 3 decades of time in leadership roles in many of the IT and ITES companies. But his primary interest in the area of training or mentoring, that was the primary driver for starting off with XLR. He himself has trained more than 5,000 plus working professionals with special focus on areas of project management, ITL, and so on. And that passion about training has, created the roadmap of XLR from that stage of the initially that we had started off to today, boasting of close to around 8 locations across pan India operations and global operations of ours. Ably supported by our director, Institutional Association and Products, Mr. Srinivas Reddy Gurala, being an alumnus of ISB Hyderabad, with again a rich experience of close to around 2 decades in the areas of statistics, machine learning, and deep learning. He has a rich corporate experience working as a data scientist with Cyient, Infosys, Accenture, and his last corporate association with Mercedes-Benz Research and Development Wing. He has led large engagements in data science and solved complex business problems with focus on areas of aviation, telecom, banking, and automotive. Srini also shares the similar kind of passion like Ram of uh, being a trainer first or a mentor first. So he has eventually, till today's date, trained a large pool of faculty members, more than 3,500 on data science and AI, and similarly more than 10K students across the globe. He has a lot of publications also to his record. And in this due course, we have strengthened our presence through the collaborations, both in with higher education institutions and as well as enabling bodies, that is, skill bodies spread across the country. Nationally, we are on today's date one of the premium partners of iHub Divya Sampark, which is a joint initiative of IIT Roorkee and DST, Department of Science and Technology, Government of India. In the state of Andhra Pradesh, we are collaborative partners with AP State Skill Development Corporation and AP State Council for Higher Education. Similarly, with TASK, Telangana Academy for Skill and Knowledge in Telangana, and KMDC in Karnataka. On the higher education space, we are proud to be the partners with three of the IITs, IIT Madras, IIT Bombay, and IIT Roorkee. In fact, recently we have also got collaborations with IIT Jammu as well, along with BITS Pilani. Two of the feather in the cap of ours are one being the premium partners with NASCOM FSP in association with MIT, Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology in the NASCOM Digital Skilling Initiative. And as I already mentioned, our recent authorized, being an authorized partner of Swayam Plus initiative. Certain awards and recognitions also that has followed suit with the kind of operations that we had been. Just to give you a quick glance of the different events that are conducted under the everyday learning platform, primarily focused towards the faculty and as well as the students. I really am excited to share with you today that in this particular platform, we have been able to engage close to around 70,000 plus faculty members and more than 8 lakh students through the faculty development program and the student development program initiatives. And this has only happened because of the close to around 2,000 higher education institutions who had shown confidence in us and entered into the formal memorandum of understanding with our EDL team and has been a constant support and booster for our team. We have also conducted multiple webinars, more than 600 plus, and we have covered almost close to around 40 plus technologies in this course of action. Whatever we learn through the association with more than 5,000 plus recruitment partners that we work, what are the gap areas we find, what are the focus areas that we find, that is what we try to bring in an interactive learning session through these SDPs and FDPs. Just to give you on certain, data points, as I have already mentioned about 8 lakh plus students, you see a major mass of students, of course, comes from the engineering background. But when you look at the student numbers who are from, there is almost 2.5 lakhs from the non-STEM or the non-engineering background. They are also giving a tough fight to the engineering background students as well. The same thing which we also see when it comes to the faculty members as well. Out of the 70K plus faculty members who are part of this particular initiative, see a substantial or an equal kind of interest that is being floated across the engineering on the STEM or the non-STEM background uh, and departments from where the faculty are currently participating in our initiatives. Just a quick glance at what we can see, what we had seen in the overall figure is a consistent one, because the quick snapshot that you see on the screen is the one which is for this specific program that is being launched today. So if you look across the state-wise spread of the registrations, Maharashtra standing tall out there as the leading state from where we have seen the maximum participation, followed suit very closely by Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka, Telangana, Tamil Nadu, etc. And when you look at the students, of course, AR/VR being more of a technical edge. But again, I mean, I would probably, our subject matter expert would also probably agree to the fact that today this is a kind of an interdisciplinary domain, and irrespective of whatever the background the student comes in, is really not have much of a relevance. Uh, Overall, if we look at the number of FDPs that we have conducted, has been close to around 50 numbers, and we have covered almost close to around 420 odd hours delivered now there. And similarly, for the SDP programs, we have almost close to around 1300 plus hours captured through the different programs and initiatives that we have done. So anybody joining on T is equal to 0, the day one for any new program, also gets the exposure of accessing the all the historical programs that we have done. I mean, what all the programs that we have done in recent past, and they would get access to each and everything. So, that's the strength that we speak about with this FDP program. We have seen the most of the important cutting edge technologies like agentic AI, generative AI, deep learning, data analytics with Power BI and Tableau has been the most preferred topics in terms of participation. So moving on to AR/VR, and before we move on to the I mean, inviting the guests of today. Uh, why we had taken up this AR/VR as a topic? Uh, if I like to quickly summarize, of course, the details would be provided by the subject matter expert that we have from the industry, a very, very accomplished profile, which I would introduce in some time from now. But why, as we understand that while AR adds digital objects into real world, like for example Pokemon Go, etc., whereas virtual reality taking us into the a completely virtual world, like say for example for wearing Oculus headsets. And today's date, it is so very relevant, and why it matters is that when bigger industries are more aggressively using AR, VR for anything that we can think of on our real life execution, whether it is related to training, virtual tours, product demos, medical simulations, and even shopping experiences, saving time, cost, and effort. So it increases a lot of efficiency. So in this program, we would also like to harp upon certain hands-on experience. The participants will explore simple AR/VR tools and see how real-world scenarios can be recreated digitally. You can also expect to have reasonable understanding with reference to the future potential of AR/VR, from education to healthcare to entertainment, and overall how our augmented reality and virtual reality is shaping uh, the way we learn, work, and interact in the coming days. So on that note, I'm really privileged to have with us our distinguished guests for today. So without wasting time, I would like to, call on stage and like to invite our first guest from the CSR activities or initiative. That is from the corporate social responsibility domain. We have a very, very distinguished gentleman out here, Mr. Prasad Tipparaju, Senior Director of Entity Data, with a rich more than 2 decades of experience across core industries and IT, with international exposure in USA and uh, domestic as well. He has been a CSR leader, driving impactful initiatives in education, healthcare, sustainability, and women's empowerment in Hyderabad region, and his personal interests are related around uh, fitness, meditation, travel, and connecting with diverse communities. So that's in a nutshell about a quick, overview about Mr. Prasad Tipparaju. So I would like Mr. Tipparaju to please, take on the stage, and thank you once more for, responding to our invitation and making yourself available. So would like request you to please, throw some light on the initiatives that we are taking and how overall the CSR initiatives can also overall, amalgamate with such kind of initiative that XLR is carrying forward. Over to you, Mr. Prasad Tipparaju, please.
Thank you, Amit. Really appreciate for calling me into this particular really great initiative because when I heard about the initiatives what XLR is doing, really fabulous. The number of students that are getting benefited and the technologies which they are getting into. Most of these technologies. In fact, when I was going through this, I think probably I should also enroll in XLR initiatives. Really excited to
You're
be part
welcome.
of this
You're welcome
program.
anytime.
Yeah. So, team, once again, good afternoon, everyone. So, as Amit mentioned, I've been part of the entity data for the last, 2 decades. Been into IT space and working as the technology leader. We are working on various technologies that include, Java, Oracle, SAP, all these technologies. And I came to know that today's topic is on AR and VR, and certainly one of the very very important and great initiative by XLR on this program. I think most of you have heard about, may not be heard those names particularly, but you have certainly experienced AR and VR is my view. And I think the subject matter expert can give you more examples and how those are complemented with each other and what's the difference between those two programs, so on and so forth. But certainly to the extent of knowledge of what I have, especially the way I use it is basically the virtual reality. I certainly use it in the gaming, especially whenever I play the game. You certainly get into that space and you're virtually into that particular place. I'm not too sure whether you've played some video games or whatever it is. And I've been in US and, we used to go to Disney World and certainly they used to make us to really be in that, different places. So it was really thrilling experience, and augmented reality, I think now the technology has improved so much. You want to buy any products, certainly it help us to, considering, your own time and all those things. You can certainly look at the product what you want to buy and ensure that the product what you're buying really fits in your needs. And maybe if you have any space constraints, let's say you are buying some products from IKEA, so and you want to buy a table, and the dining table has certain space, you can certainly create that kind of a space. I mean, basically you have a reality and you are imposing that picture on that particular reality and see whether that particular table really fits in that particular space or not. So both have a really really different applications, but certainly they are used in many fields, as Amit was mentioning, in medicine, education, and many fields. So once again, all the best to all of you, and I'm sure you will learn a lot many things in today's program. Thank you so much, Amit.
Thank you so much, Mr. Prasad. Actually, you have really made certain very relevant points that these kind of cutting edge technologies are the future. Of course, it might be a comparatively a lesser traced world, and that is the reason why we are trying to bring in more awareness with these technologies. And over the last few months, we have tried venturing into such kind of areas right from probably the end of last month. We had started off, we initiated a program on quantum computing for the faculty members. Next, on to, I mean, as a top on that, we had done student development program, which is still ongoing on blockchain technology and its applications. And today we are starting off with this AR VR. And with this, I think the large mass of uh, the academicians who are associated with us can really see new, fresh uh, initiation from XLR's side, that whatever we do with the interest, it needs to be very much relevant with the with the speed at which
Yeah.
the disruption is happening in the technology space. And believe me, we would be always ahead on that. Stay ahead on that to disseminate those informations, pass on these informations, keep all of you, stay strong in the domains that you are pursuing, and as academicians, passing on the same to the future of our country for tomorrow, and in the similar way. So thanks again, Mr. Prasad, for your time. And definitely on the CSR wing, we would look forward for more and more collaborative initiatives together to take this to the next level.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much. And next, I would like to move on to introduce our guest of today from the industry, uh, who is basically exploring the area of how the students are equipped enough to start their career in this disruptive world. And that's where I would like to introduce Mr. Shushant Rao Puravelli, Manager Human Resource of Scient. I think the company as a whole really doesn't require any introduction. Everyone, I suppose, is pretty much well aware about the mammothness of the organization and the scale at which it operates in the technology space specifically. So, Mr. Sushant is a passionate HR professional skilled in recruitment, playing roles in HR as in HR generalist, PR, and ER activities. And he's also adaptable and trend focused, so enthusiastic about transformational HRM and modern recruitment practices. That's
Hello.
where, again, today's date technology is playing a very, very vital role. And his having his true strengths are in the areas of being strong, very strong in the people management, effective communication, and team building ability. So on that note, I would request Mr. Shushank, so please share your thoughts with reference to the kind of uh, you know expectations that in today's date we have when the new learners try to start off with their their first career entry. And I think that's a very, very vital situation at which, if they can be aware at their formative years, that would probably be a great support for them. Over to you, Mr. Sushant.
Thanks, Amit. Firstly, I would like to thank Amit and Ratna for extending the invite to me for this wonderful program initiative taken by the XLR. Uh, on the serious note, it's an honor to join this program because this was a very interesting topic when Ratna told me that, sir, we are planning a FDP program for the AR and VR. So probably this is one of the most interesting topic which is there in the current market trend. Yeah, absolutely. With the numbers you have shown, Amit, in the slides, the numbers itself shows the tremendous job done by the XLR team to get this success stories in your bucket. Okay, so many more ahead. I would like to say that, and yeah, it's a great initiative of FDP program for the AR VR. See, because this initiatives will connect the academic excellence to the real industry needs. for the both the faculty or the students or the industry for the future. Okay, so this two AR and VR are definitely transforming the way we learn. Basically, it's not that how it goes, that the way we learn, work, solve problems. So especially if you see AR and VR is already started in the industry, because the health industry is the more top industry which is using it in the specifically, because most of the surgeons use this VR program to practice the procedures, which makes basically a risk free. And this is also radically improving skill for the patient safety. So when I was part of the Kia automobile company, which everyone knows that it is a part of Hyundai Group, so we were using that technology for the especially assembly assistance, because we manufacture a car. But to manufacture a car, so there are multiple parts which comes into one place and gets into a shape of a car. So for that, so we also use an AR process to assemble assistance, especially, and for the remote troubleshooting and streamlining the workflows. All this really helps a lot for reducing the errors. So this is a real time. I say that these are the technologies which is being used not only in that, which is being used in the education industry, as Prasad sir has said, and Amit was also mentioning, and especially in the science, being a design and engineering company, being in the industry for last 35 years. So being using a prominent player, and predominantly we work in the aerospace industry, which is a very, very critical area to work on the airline engines, especially. So we use this technology to make sure that the engineers walk through the prototypes digitally, identify the flaws in at the early stage, because we cannot take any risk in the designing these parts of airline engines and all. So yeah, so considering all these things, yes, definitely this program will definitely embrace the faculty empowerment students to learn deeply and develop the skills needed for this digital workforce. Because as we already started seeing that AI is dominating the market, and the technology is being developed day by day. So I think this will definitely help the program for the educators to stay competitive, uh, create engaging classrooms, and foster the innovation. Yeah. So uh, I feel this is pretty much interesting program, as Prasad sir was mentioning that definitely we would also like to take part in this program to learn a lot. That's it from my end, Amit. Thanks for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you so much, Mr. Sushant. I think today this afternoon is really warming up with your uh, examples that already has started to come in on board, right from Prasad sir speaking about utilization of specifically VR in the the gaming activities and so on. You spoke about the areas of AR/VR utilization in health tech, healthcare, or automobile. Uh,
Yes.
Even spoke about the aviation industry.
Yes.
So, I mean, already I think people are, I mean, the audience is getting a hang of it. That what's the kind of the gamut of impact this particular space can actually have to our real life situations, and getting full a certain level of awareness on it is definitely going to help us all to be aligned with such disruptive technologies. See, I mean, before I move on to introduce our guests from the academia, one point I honestly would like to confess out here. Yes, and only a 10 hours program might not be suitable to create a specialization on AR VR. What our intent is primarily that more and more learners from the faculty fraternity, from the student fraternity, uh, try to take decisions based on experiences. They need to make justified decisions based on being well informed, and then pursue or transform their career in those domain. That is one of the major interests because of which we are consistently keeping on, carrying out these activities of student development programs or faculty development program. Just let's not be on the theme of just being into the jinx of, peer pressure or social media impact and just jump into certain space, but be more informed about the area and try to find out the real fitment. And if it really gives you a kick, and then definitely you can take a conclusive decision on pursuing the same. So that has been our major interest of continue to create that awareness level and skill people in those areas so that we have a better I would say awareness all through for the different technology and technology interventions that are happening in the education space, workspace, everywhere. So on that note, and before I move on to that note, I just wanted to again inform everybody that we already have an audience of more than 1,500 out here because we are, casting this both in the Zoom live and as well as YouTube live. So we have a really, a great numbers at this stage, and more are joining through the links. I mean, making themselves available from their busy schedule. So on that note, I would like to invite the first guest of today from the academic fraternity, and she is none other than Professor Dr. Gura Sridevi. I had the privilege of meeting her in person also in Bhubaneswar. She is the Pro Vice Chancellor of C.V. Raman Global University, a new age university. She has over more than 3 decades of academic research and excellence, and currently she is serving as the Pro VC at the university based at Bhubaneswar. And her contributions had been in the extent of authoring more than 50 plus research papers, research focused on soil stabilization and pavement geotechnics. He has played professional leadership roles in IGS and ASC, National Executive Committee member in IGS and Secretary of ASC India Section South Region. So uh, she has been always a supporter of different academic and industrial initiatives. So on that note, I would request ma'am, Dr. Gura Shredevi to please take over and share your thoughts on how it can probably impact our academicians in passing on such learning initiatives to the students as well. Over to you, Sridevi ma'am.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Good afternoon, distinguished members, faculty members, and students who have joined this platform today for this inauguration session. Indeed, it's an honor for me to participate in this FDP program, which is a gateway for the exciting world of augmented reality and virtual reality. And I'm seeing over the recent past, students as well as faculty members using this AR VR technology in their teaching learning also to make the lectures very engaging and interesting. So I wish next few days to come, we will embark on a journey into technologies that are not only reshaping the future of the education, but also revolutionizing how we teach, how we learn, and how we solve real world problems. Now, this AR VR technology, earlier it was kind of science and fiction, but today these are immersive tools to empower educators to bring abstract concepts and to make the lectures very interesting. I have seen in many institutions, even in C.V. Raman also, some of the students are working on AR, VR technologies, and we have a center of excellence also. So, and this is going to be a very interesting tool for the students as well as faculty members. So, for me, AR, VR means a new teaching possibility, interactive lessons, real-time simulations, and 3D visualization to engage the learners like never before. For students, these technologies transform passive learning into active discovery, boosting motivation and retention while preparing everyone for tomorrow's tech-driven careers. And in a world where there are many digital distractions, this AR VR will definitely provide immersive environment that makes complex subjects accessible and captivating. And as an educator, seeing a surge in AR VR adoption with the new tools, bridging the gap between digital native expectations and academic requirements, making learning more impactful and relevant in today's classroom. Now, what I wish is you have to make this course structure and learning path for students as well as faculty members, so that there are some concepts on foundations on AR VR technology, how programming uh, can be done for creating interactive environment, and some of the tools required for 3D modeling and animation. So this kind of course content may definitely help the students and faculty as well for making this teaching learning more interesting and more impactful. I thank all the organizers for giving me this opportunity. And Mr. Amit Shah, we are very grateful that this is a very great initiative that you are doing workshops on faculty development programs on latest technologies which are going to help students and industry people as well. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, ma'am, and thanks for the highlighting the scope or the areas in which we can further work on, so that we just the whole initiative doesn't end in only hosting some short term FDPs, but also to explore that how we can take it to the next level with in the format of engagement with the higher education institutions and bringing together the industry expertise and creating an environment of holistic learning, as you rightly mentioned. uh, you know, uh, Definitely these kind of technologies can really create that environment which can transform from passive learning to active learning, because considering the acumen and as well as the interest of the current generation youth, if their interest in in their time spending on the games and other gadgetry interventions can be positively transformed into as learning outcomes, I think we can actually gain a lot overall. And definitely we will keep that in mind, and we will try to derive to certain modules uh, with hands-on approach, which can be utilized in a proper manner as an experiential learning in an experiential learning format for the students as well. And we'll definitely come back to you on the same. Thanks a lot for those insights. So would like
Thank you,
to
sir.
move. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much. And on that note, I would like to move on to the, another extremely active school in the similar campus. Uh, Professor Rajendra Kumar Prushti, who is the principal of C.V. Raman Polytechnic, Bhubaneswar, an experienced principal, proven expertise in education management with strong leadership in administration and community development. Um, he has his core skills lies in the areas of maintaining relations with the government bodies, with the technology integration, facilitation, and public administration. He is an MTech in information technology from NIT Allahabad, and with a strong foundation in electrical, electronics, and communication engineering. He is running the school of Polytechnic and C.V. Raman Global Campus. So I would request Professor Rajendra Kumar Prushti to share your thoughts with reference to this initiative. Over to you, Professor Prushti.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. and extremely speaker, guest, faculty, and students. I first will give my thanks to this XLR team, giving an opportunity in this regard. Sir, one thing I can say that the linkage with industry and academic is on the emerging trade is highly essential one nowadays for skilling, reskilling, and upskilling. And I think before 4 years back, I have deputed by the government to Nanyang Polytechnic, Singapore for 1 month training at Singapore. We have seen the AR, VR, cobot, and robot also in a higher technology, and they are using before 4 years. Actually, they are using this AR, VR technique in medical electronics as well as in other applications also. And we have really surprised at that time before, and we implemented this thing at Cuttack ITI, Cuttack and ITI Cuttack, that AR VR technology has given and implemented in molding technology, which can give an excellent applications interaction with 3D and environment, hardware, software. And the one point I can say that through this 3D environment, it can measurable to see that accuracy of a student, how he can weld through in a virtual welding manner. He can test his all the parameters which can AR, VR can be support and improve further for scaling for this purpose. So I cannot spare more time for this, but excellent to the XLR team. I can say that we have signed an MOU with him, and we'll pick many of the staffs have already taken the attended FDP program. Many of the students have attended. This is excellent view for this. I can say that. And one thing I can give that the lot of program our student today also our 50 students have involved in this program, and hope that in future we'll give our hands for giving more recent things, more advanced things, so that our student can be known in emerging things. Thank you all. Thank you, Excellency.
Thank
Thank
you
you,
so
Amit
much.
Bab. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, Krushi sir. This. I mean, your description is basically a testament to the fact that when we talk about technology and if we can integrate it further with the actual usage, it really makes a lot of sense that even at the because as you mentioned 4 years back, it has been in Nanyang technical institution where he had been. So, the hands-on approach or the application oriented approach is something which, as in this program also, we would like to highlight. And that's where probably in another 2 minutes, I would like to introduce the expert from the industry whom we had been able to impress upon to be a part of engaging in this particular initiative. So it's irrespective of the fact that whether it is at the degree level or at the diploma level. I think the more importance is about whether it makes relevance, whether it makes sense for people, and that can only happen when they understand that what are the kind of applications and the gamifications that are happening in this particular space. So on that. I would like to invite last guest from the academia today, Dr. R.R. Navtar, Principal of Dr. Vital Rao V.K. Patil College of Engineering, Ahmednagar in Maharashtra. It is a NAC A plus institution, and he being the principal and professor of mechanical engineering with more than 2 decades of teaching experience at Dr. V.V. Patil College of Engineering, Ahmednagar, and being a Board of Studies member of Mechanical and Automobile Engineering. Again, high relevance with reference to the topic that we have chosen today. He has a rich academic and research contributions as a PhD guide with 5 scholars, published more than 50 plus research papers, including 4 in ASME journals, and areas focusing on tribology, fluid dynamics, neural networks, control systems, and so on. And his innovations and achievements are extended to the area of holding patent uh, and 4 registered copyrights and life member of IST and IEI. So without wasting any time, I would request Dr. Navtar to please share your thoughts with reference to this FDP, the topic, and of course, if we can also hear a bit about your institution as well. Over to you, Dr. Navtar, please.
Thank you, sir. Hope I'm audible.
Absolutely, sir.
Good afternoon, everyone. So it gives immense pleasure to welcome you all for this 5-day faculty development program on AR/VR, and which has been organized by XLR. So on behalf of my institution, Dr. Vittal Rao Vikhe Patil College of Engineering, Ahmednagar, I extend my warm welcome to all the dignitaries, resource persons, faculty members, industry resource persons, and invited guests who have joined us for this significant academic event. So about my institution, it was established in 1983 with 3 initial UG programs, and presently we cater for 9 UG programs, 5 PG programs, and 1 PhD program. Now regarding the FDP on AR/VR, AR/VR comes at a pivotal time when immersive technologies are reshaping industries, education, healthcare, and beyond. Now, through this program, I think we aim to equip our faculty members with necessary skills, insights, and hands-on exposure to these transformative tools. And I'm confident that the sessions which are planned for next 5 days will spark innovation, enrich teaching methodologies, and promote interdisciplinary learning. And nowadays, in education or in academics, we are there with NAP 2020, which has been implemented since last year. And I think role of AR/VR is most crucial in this NAP 2020. So without taking a lot of your time, I sincerely thank XLR for organizing this particular FDP. So let us make most of this opportunity to learn, collaborate, and innovate. So once again, I thank and great success to this FDP. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Navtar sir. Thanks for your highlights and, of course, your encouragement on the program that we are starting. And definitely, we would look forward for more and more collaborations with your esteemed institution, and our best wishes on that as well for Dr. Vittal Rao VK Patil College of Engineering. Unfortunately, Dr. Vinay, our third collaborating partner institution representation, who is the vice principal from PS College of Engineering, Mandia, one of the very, very eminent, well-known institution down south in the state of Karnataka. Due to some emergency meeting, he had to drop out of this particular call. So that's why, again, we would like to thank our third collaborating partner institution, PS College of Engineering, Mandya, and would like to move on to introducing the person for which you have been waiting for so long. So I would quickly introduce our industry resource person for this FDP program. And I am really, really excited and elated that out of his so busy schedule, because he is also an entrepreneur and especially focused on AR/VR for many, many years, ages, and yet ensured that he makes himself available in spite of the timing was really not very favorable for him, but he has still made an effort to get himself available for this kind of a time slot. So he is none other than Mr. Ajish Babu. He is a VR and AR developer, a trainer with more than 2 decades of experience in game and application development. His expertise areas is spread across 2D and 3D game development for online, PC, iOS, and Android platforms. He's skilled in creating single player and multiplayer games, hands-on experience in VR applications from Oculus Rift, Samsung Gear VR, and Oculus Quest, a strong background in AR application development. That was what was our primary, thought process when we first came up with the idea of conducting an FDP on this particular topic. We wanted somebody who has put across, who is engaged deeply into the application space. He also comes with a rich academic background, completing his academics from one of the best known NITs. So, without wasting any time and still spending time on introducing him, I would request Ajish Babu sir to just think about probably the next 2 to 3 minutes to give a basic outlay of setting the expectation for the learners that over the next 5 years, 5 days, uh, what would probably their, the kind of expected journey that they would have, what are the areas that we would be touching upon, and, set the expectation. And then probably we will just take a break about a couple of minutes so that my colleague from the training and delivery management team would quickly exp- uh, you know uh, take the audience through the experience of utilizing the learning management system, the robust learning management system of ours, and then we will close the curtain raiser ceremony, and the stage will be yours for taking it over. So, just for a quick introductory note, I would request Mr. Ajish Babu to share your thoughts and set the expectations on this note. Over to you, Mr. Ajish Babu.
Thank you so much, sir. Can you hear me?
Absolutely, well and clear.
Yes, and all the distinguished guests today, and I am very honored and happy that you invited me for this program. And like I will introduce myself in the coming session. But what we are going to cover in this 5 days, that is 5 sessions we have. So first, we will give you an introduction of the technologies of augmented reality, virtual reality, and mixed reality. Then after that, we will see what is the applications or how it is used. These technologies are used in the industry. Then we will see what is the technologies behind this augmented reality and virtual reality. In the coming days, we will also see how we can develop the augmented reality applications and virtual reality applications using the game engines. Then how we can publish those to the devices, our target devices. Those are the things which we are going to cover. So like sir said, it is a very short time to cover the entire. I teach for the entire semester for these technologies, but I will try to cover. I will try to give as much as I can, so that you after this session 5 days you will get the very good idea of what is the virtual reality development and augmented reality development. And I will give you the foundation, and after that you can build from that. And I am sure that you will find these sessions very interesting. And I hope to see you in the coming 5 days. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Ajish Babu, for that quick note and creating that excitement amongst the learners. So, I mean, we would be really, wanting not to spend much time further and start the session. So, before we close the curtain raiser session, I would request my team members from the training and delivery management, please take over, keep short, and take the audience through the utilization of the robust state-of-the-art LMS platform that we have been, using, and which will be the primary life savior for all the participants. Please take them through, through that, journey of using the LMS. And then we can close the session, and Mr. Ajit Babu can take over the sessions. Over to you, team. Please, let's be very quick and spot on that.
Yeah, sure, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, hi, Aman. Yeah, please take it.
Yes, sir. So, dear faculty members, once again, very good afternoon. I'm sure that after this informative introduction, everybody is waiting to start the session. So I will just take a 5 to 7 minutes of your time, and quickly, as sir said that, we'll walk you through the LMS. So how you are able to access that. Okay, so using the LMS, we are going to share each and every study material. You are able to join the session from the LMS portal. You are able to access the material agenda and the recordings of the session throughout these days and in the future as well via LMS. So recordings will be available with you. Okay, so those who are registered successfully, few of you already received the mails. If you're not received, no need to worry. By today end of the day, all you will receive the mail detailed information on accessing the LMS portal. Okay, so while receiving the emails, you will be receiving the 2 emails. So make sure that you are checking into the inbox. There are chances to drop that email into the spam folder as well. So please check into the spam folder too. So first email you have to check that you will get the mail with the subject LMS portal account details by XLR. Okay, so as a first time user, very user-friendly access you will be going to receive that. You're not required to follow multiple process tools to accessing the LMS portal. You will be receiving the portal link. You will be receiving the username and password as well. So these will be the system generated password. So later on, you can forget that password once you are going to do a sign in towards the LMS. I will explain that once we're going to sign in. Okay. So there are a couple of faculties connected via Zoom, LMS platform, through the YouTube as well. So they are already attended a couple of the FDPs as well, right? So everybody knows that we are having one more portal, right? So we are upgrading this portal because of some assessment and giving the more good experience as a user-friendly portal. Okay, so our new LMS portal URL is mylearning.xlar.com. So you can bookmark this URL to your browser, whatever you're using, and you can easily access the course. And second email, you have to check that. In that mail, you will just get the confirmation that you have access to the FDP on ARVR by XLR. In this, you just get the information your LMS access granted successful to that particular FDP classroom. Okay. So now, if I want to access the LMS, what I need to do, I need to click on this URL, mylearning.xlar.com. It will take me through the sign-in page. Okay. So if you're already having the same Gmail account or you're using the same mail ID for the Chrome purpose as well, so you can sign in with the Google directly. If not, you can use the email address and password. Okay, email address, nothing but the username. You can check here, email address and username and the password. So you can copy and paste the password there. So as the system generated password is little bit lengthy. Okay, so you can forget that later on, or you can directly use the forget your password option and you can forget at that time as well. Okay, so just for now, I provided my credentials successfully, my email address and password, just suppose, and I'm clicking onto the sign in. So what next? So let me reshare my screen and I will show you how you're able to access the LMS portal and where you will get all these things. So just a couple of seconds, let me reshare my screen once. Yes, so once we provide our credentials, we land here on this page. And here you're able to see the back to home page, leaderboard, dashboard, purchase history, account setting, okay, all these things. So right hand upper side, you can check that you are able to see the profile. So I said that after logging in as well, after signing in as well, you can change your password. If you click on the setting, you are able to see the options like username, full name, your photo, and from here you can update the password if you're feeling that that is a lengthy password. Okay, so now this is the profile. If I am on the back to the home page, or first of all, if you type the mylearning.xlar.com, you are able to see the home page. Okay, so as sir mentioned that we have collaboration with the different government bodies, IITs, NITs, universities, colleges. So their programs are live here. You can go through that. Blackstone Plus, NASCOM, ETLS, DPs, FDPs, all these things are here. Okay, so now let me go back onto the dashboard once. So you can check below the back to the homepage, we're having the leaderboard option. So leaderboard, same concept of like hacker rank or lead code, where our students from the universities, colleges who are taking the personal training program at their college level, offline in a campus or online through XLR channel. So their leaderboard upon the completion of their assessment through the coding and through the MCQ assessment, leaderboard is upgrading. Okay, so now the important thing, so we're done with the profile, back to the homepage, leaderboard. Now we're on a dashboard. Okay, so on a dashboard, you can check here live session today. You're able to see the live session today, the enrolled courses, right? So first of all, if you want to join the session, you are able to see the pop-up will be there, live session today. You have to click on that. Okay, so you have to click on that and you will get that directly link to join the session. So as we informed today, so today everybody how to be open with the Zoom and YouTube as well. So from tomorrow you will be getting the links directly. So here as of now the YouTube link is available. Tomorrow you will be able to see the Zoom link as well. You can join from the 3 platforms. You can be there a part of LMS. You can be a part of the YouTube, or else you can be a part of the Zoom as well. Each and every information, all this query will be taken care from the every portal. Our team will be actively looking for the chat box. Okay. So now if you want to access the rest of material or attendance, or you want to check the agenda, where you're able to check that. So below live session tab, you can check here enrolled courses. So as I'm a member of XLR, you're able to see the 32 enrolled courses. But if you wanted the 2-3 FDP, so all that courses will be available here. Okay. So now you can check, if I want to check the course content or material, I will click on that particular FDP and I will get the entire curriculum here. So what I will get into the curriculum. Okay. So first of all, you are able to see the attendance and feedback, agenda, live session, material, session recordings. Okay. So first and most important thing. So dear faculty members, please make sure that 60% attendance is mandatory to get the certificate of participation. Okay. From the affiliated college. Okay. So this link will be shared. This link will be active in between 4:30 to 5:30 p.m. Okay. So the link we are going to share over the Zoom and YouTube platform as well, as a couple of faculty members not accessing the LMS as of now, or they just registered now. So no need to worry. Our team will be sharing the link over the chat box over the Zoom and YouTube sharp at 4:30. Please note that this link will be active in between 4:30 to 5:30 p.m. and 60% attendance is mandatory to get the certificate of participation from the team of XLab and affiliated colleges. Okay. Below that, you are able to see the agenda. Okay. So in agenda, what we are going to learn in this next 10 hours, the detailed agenda is here. Let me zoom in a little bit. Okay, so we can go through the agenda. The detailed agenda is provided by the sir. It's uploaded here. Live session, same. I explained of how we are able to join the session in that way, and material as well. So day-wise material will be available here before the session or after completion of the session. For today, you can check that intro to VR and VR applications. So what sir is going to take, or what sir is going to take care throughout the session for next 1 hour. So that material is already available here. You can check here intro to VR and VR applications. Okay. And later on, you want to go through the session recordings. Definitely, the sessions recording will be available here day 1 to day 5. All 10 hours recordings will be available. Okay. So all these things you can directly access from the enrolled courses. So that's all from my side. Thank you so much. If you're going to have any query or question, you can post in the chat box. Our team will take care. So I'm Mr. Host to you.
Thank you so much, Amar, for that descriptive, quick the explanation about the LMS usage. And for all the audience, please don't be worried. Even a recording of the same will also be available in your LMS. So at any given point of time, if you are worried about the any pointers or any usage with the LMS, you can always refer to that. And also, we will have the helplines to be where you can reach out in as helplines and as well as the help email IDs. So on that note, once more, I would like to extend a warm welcome to all the eminent guests from the corporate social responsibility and the the industry and as well as from the academia for making ourselves available. And definitely, we headstrong on this to create more and more collaborative activities with reference to this platform. We are keeping note of all the suggestions and we'll try to uh, uh, impose them in a way which can be helpful for the learners in the coming days. So on that note, I would, with of course, thanking our team, XLR backend team, who had really worked very hard for making this event successful, as they have always been standing tall for every events that has been happening. So I would like to inform that we are closing the curtain raiser ceremony on this note. And I would request Mr. Ajish Babu to please take over stage and start the session and Stage is all yours.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, so that was very informative, and thank you again for inviting me. So let us start the session. So before that, I would like to give you a brief introduction of about myself and about my journey. So actually, I was born in 1974 in Kochi, Kerala. So when I was studying in school, so uh, we used to attend the school till 4 o'clock. Then we come back home. Then what we do next is that we just have our tea. Then collect all the tell all the my neighbors to come and play cricket. Okay, so and we used to play cricket till 7 o'clock, and when our parents shout, then at us, then only we come back. Okay, so that was our daily routine, and during our school days. Then it was in 1984 that the first TV came to our society. So we were in quarters. So that is 1984. It was the first TV. That was a black and white TV. I still remember. And my neighbor bought that. So we children used to go there to his house and watch this dance, Bharatanatyam and all, with so much enthusiasm. Okay, so that was the first time we are seeing something, okay, on like that. And till that time, we were only hearing to the All India radio. So, and we used to watch cricket commentaries in school. So that I still remember. And when the TV came, we started watching cricket on TV. So it was actually very interesting. And that was the actually how the first technology that we encountered at that time. Then after that, when I joined the engineering college, at that time I was not interested in these technologies, and so I was studying electrical and electronics. Then at that time, first year, we had a project for writing a computer program. Okay, so computer program, I think that is sum of two numbers or something. That was the assignment which our faculty gave us, okay, to the entire class of computer faculty. So that was the so for completing that assignment, I told my friend that I need your help to complete that assignment. So he took me to the computer lab. Then that is the first time I was seeing a computer. That is in 92 actually. Uh, so so I thought after he helped me to write the program, I think that was in Fortran or Pascal. Okay, that was the programming language, and we took a printout of that assignment. Okay, so when I saw that printout, then I told him that this is the last time I am going to use a computer. So I am not going to use this computer again in my life. So now you can see that is I am sitting in front of my computer 24 hours a day. That is exaggerating that. So it is like all my waking hours, most of the time I will be sitting in front of the computer. So my wife usually says that why don't you get married to that laptop? Why did you marry me like that? So that is the kind of effect that technology had in my life. So now then then after that, after college, I started getting interested. I always had an interest in this filmmaking and art related this fields like filmmaking, and I wanted to be a movie director. So that was my dream. Okay, so I wanted to get into some creative field. So at that time, uh, the only option we had was to go to Chennai, then go to the studios and meet the directors, then get to try for chance to take in his movies like that. So that was not possible for me. So I am a very introvert kind of person. So that is, I could not do that. So when I was searching for what is the other option of doing this, so I came across a couple of institute where they teach this multimedia. Okay, at that multimedia at that time was on a very beginning stage. At that time, I was some around the 25, 26 years old. So then I joined a computer institutes to study multimedia. Okay, at that time it was very a new field. Okay, not like now. So then after that, after learning the multimedia, then I went to Pune. Okay, so and I joined a company there. Okay, as a web designer. Okay, web designer. Then when after 1 or 2 months, I understood that this is not for me because I cannot draw. Okay, I am not a designer. Then what to do next? I don't see any future in this technology. But I really wanted to be in this multimedia field, this creative field. Then I remembered that I learned a software called Director, and a Director in the institute, and I learned that they are using a programming language to create the applications, and that language is called that scripting language. It was called Lingo, Director Lingo. But nobody was there to teach me. So what I did was that I learned it myself by buying the books. I learned it myself. Then I joined the industry as a programmer. Okay. Uh, then I understood that okay, this programming is my field. I can create these applications using programming. Okay. Then uh, then came Flash. Then Flash was already popular at that time, but you must have heard about Flash or now it is called Animate. Okay, so that is the then I started using Flash to develop the applications. Okay, and games. After that, a couple of years, I joined Reliance Games, and that is in Pune. And I got a lot of exposure in game development in Reliance. So I started developing the single player games as well as the multiplayer games in Reliance Games. Then after that, I got a lot of opportunities to work with big studios to develop the games. Uh, then I was comfortably going with game development using Flash for I think 3 to 4 years. There was no problem. So I was getting calls on average of 1 call per day for joining the companies of gaming companies. Okay, so it was going smoothly. Okay, so one problem at that time that we faced was that whatever companies I joined, so I was the only programmer at that in that company. Okay, in that cases, if there is any doubts or issues, then I had to sit day and night to solve that issue because there was nobody to help me at that time. So there were very few people in that industry at that time. But when after that, after getting this much of experience in Flash development and game development, my life was going smoothly. Then suddenly that iPhone came, and Steve Jobs decided that he will not support Flash games anymore in iPhone applications. Then suddenly my phone stopped ringing, and nobody was using Flash after that. Okay, so nobody wanted to hire Flash developers. So it was very difficult time. So at that time, now I didn't want to leave and I didn't want to stick to that Flash also because there was no future in Flash. So what I did was that I searched for, I just inquired about the new technologies that we can use to develop games. Then I came with a lot of technologies like Unreal, then Unity, CryEngine, like that. Then after that, after going through all these softwares, I thought that Unity will be the best option for me because it is easy to learn. Then again, I started my learning Unity. Then I started developing small games in Unity. Then Unity was mainly for 3D games. I was working with 2D games. Then I started developing 3D games using Unity. Then after, so Unity was also in the initial stages at that time, and nobody thought that it would become the number one game development software, which is now it is Unity is considered as the number one along with Unreal. Okay. Then I started getting a lot of offers to develop games in Unity and to teach in Unity. So after some time by 2012, I started working as a freelancer and a trainer. Okay, so I used to work for the other companies to on the project basis, and I used to teach in universities as well. Okay, universities in a corporate training I used to give. So that is how I am doing for the past 10 years. I am working as the freelancer. Then when I was working with developing games, then came the new technologies, that is the virtual reality, augmented reality. Then I didn't know what is that, now how to survive in that case. So again, I started learning virtual reality and augmented reality. Then I started developing applications and it started accepting the project for the virtual reality and augmented reality. And after by doing these projects, I learned the new technologies for VR and AR. So right now, I am working in the gaming and AR and VR projects. And I also teach in universities as guest lectures. So, and I also take a corporate training. So that is the what I do now. And you what I why I told you this my life experiences was because I just wanted to you to understand the how fast the technology is moving. Okay, so I started with the Flash. Now I am not using Flash. Okay, I am working with the Unity, Unreal, those kind of softwares. And when, like I said, I saw my the first television when I was 10 years old. And when my daughter was 10 months old, before saying Papa, Mummy, she was saying Mr. Doraemon and Shinjan. Then she used to play Temple Run. Okay, so that is the generation, how it progresses in how the technology is becoming an integral part of the life of the people. Okay. So it is very important that we have to be updated with the latest technologies in life. Till now, I have not stopped studying. I study every day. I study every day the latest technologies, and I just go to the technology websites to see what is the latest technologies that is coming and what could be the future of the technology, so that I can be updated to that technology. Otherwise, nobody will invite me for any classes or any projects because I will soon be out of the industry if I don't upgrade myself. Okay. So if I had I had been satisfied with the Flash only, then I would have been out of this industry 10 years back. So that is the how important it is for everyone to get updated with the latest technologies. So that is one that an introduction I wanted to give you because I wanted to know the how the technologies are changing and how it is going to be the part of the uh, each and every person of this world. Okay. Now let us start. So the technology, the in I like I said in my school days or in my college days, we used to interact with the real people. Okay, so we used to interact in a like in a face-to-face interaction. Okay, we used to play cricket together, football together. Then we used to watch movies together. So we did everything together. So it was on. There was only a real life or a real world at that time. Okay. Now you can see we have two worlds. That is, one is the real world and the other one is the virtual world. Okay, so what you do in WhatsApp when you type the WhatsApp or doing emojis, you are trying to connect that with that person digitally or using a technology. Okay, so you may not have seen that person in the real life, but you are talking to that person like you are long lost friends like that. Okay, um, so we are the virtual part is very much the world is part of our lives. So when I go to colleges to teach, I like I said I am working as a visiting faculties. When I teach, I see the 6 to 7 students they are sitting together, and they are not even looking at each other's face. They are all maybe I don't know what they are doing. They are browsing their devices, mobile devices. Maybe they are sending messages to each other. Who knows? So that is the how the world changed. There don't have that much of human connection that we used to have in the 70s or 80s. Okay, so it is not there right now. But we cannot complain. Okay, so it is going to get, you can say, better or worse that we cannot predict right now because now it is the days of artificial intelligence. Next, it will come to the metaverse where you don't have to go to office. Also, your avatar will go to the office or to the college. So you can just send your avatar to college or your office. So that is how the technology is happening. And just imagine that if the COVID pandemic or the lockdown that happened in the 80s or 90s, then we would be, nothing would have happened in this world. Okay, so everybody would be sitting at home, okay, and at their room only. They will not go out. Okay, but why the COVID didn't affect too many people in this COVID time? Because there at that time we discovered the another option of working from home. Okay, so so that the employees can work from home. They don't have to go to the office to do their work. They can work from their home and send their work to the office through the computer or internet, and they can also attend the meeting virtually. So it didn't affect the IT field that much because uh, now they had the option of working from home. But the issue that happened after that was that people were so used to working from home that they are not interested in going back to office. So they want to work from home only. So that is creating another kind of problems now. So a lot of companies are now urging the employees to come back to office. So that is those things are happening now. So people are very much became very comfortable with the concept of work from home now. So that is the how the technology is growing. So next, when we talk about the virtual world, we have the immersive technologies. So we have some, what is the immersive technologies? So immersive technologies is where you immerse to the virtual world. Okay. So how much you are going to immersed to that virtual world that decides which technology you are using. That is whether you are using virtual reality or whether you are using augmented reality or you are using mixed reality. So these are the some of the latest technologies that is coming up right now. But these are going to be a part of our lives in the future. Okay, but why these are not very popular right now, that I will take in the coming days. Why I will tell you why these are not popular right now, and this is why this is the right time for you to learn all these technologies so that you can get ahead of the others in this technology field. So let us start with my PowerPoint presentation so that you can understand it better. I will just share this. I hope everybody can see this.
Yes, sir, it is visible.
Yeah, yes. Okay. So first, let me talk about the extended reality. So like I mentioned, extended reality is an umbrella where all these technologies come under. That is the virtual reality, augmented reality, and mixed reality. So what is the difference between these two technologies? Well, you must have heard a lot about virtual reality, augmented reality. Then you must have heard about Pokemon. What is that exactly? What is the difference? So virtual reality is where we get immersed to the entirely into the virtual world. Okay, so you don't have the idea of what is happening outside that world, that is in the real world. When you get into that virtual world, you are totally immersed to that virtual world. Okay, so that is the virtual reality. And in a virtual reality, to experience virtual reality, you need to have that virtual reality headsets. Okay, then only you can experience that virtual reality. And next comes the augmented reality. Augmented reality is the mixture of or the combination of virtual world and the real world. So in this augmented reality, you can place the digital objects on the real world. Okay, so you can say it is 50-50 of digital world and the real world. In augmented reality, you don't have the you don't get totally immersed to the virtual world. You are in the real world only. You can see everything that is happening around you. You can see your table, your chair, your television, or your friends. Everything you can see. And if you have a table, okay, you have a table and you want an object to be placed on that table, that is a virtual object you want to place on that table, then you can use the augmented reality. So I will show you all these demos and everything, and when we in the coming days. So today is our agenda is to just to give you an introduction to the these technologies. Okay. So that is augmented. So I hope you understood the difference between the virtual reality and augmented reality. So virtual reality, you completely get immersed in the virtual world, and in the augmented reality, you are partly or a part of you get immersed to the digital world. But in augmented reality, we have some limitations, like you cannot probably interact with that object which you are placing on the real world. Okay, so that is you can just see that object, and when you click on the any of the points, it will show you the description of that object. Like if you can see a skeleton here, and if you touch on the lung side, lung position, then there will be a pop-up showing telling you that this is a length and this is what we use for breathing. Okay, so this kind of information you can get from that augmented reality. So it is so you can just do very minimal things when you are using augmented reality. And so how to reduce that limitation. So that is the what we talk about when we talk about the next one. That is the mixed reality. So mixed reality is not at very popular now. It is in the development stage now, where we can interact with the digital components, okay, digital models which we created in the real world. So, for example, if you must have seen a very superhero movies in Hollywood movies, you must have seen a lot of these mixed reality applications where you must have seen the Iron Man. Okay, Iron Man. In Iron Man, what it works with that digital computer and does all his experiments in using that computer. Okay, so if you want to type something, okay, if you want to type in a word, okay, then what you do, or you want to create a PowerPoint presentation, then what you do? You must be having a laptop. Okay, you must be having a laptop or computer. And what next? What we have to do? We have to click on that Microsoft Word or the PowerPoint, and we have to open that, and we have to type or insert images into that application to create a PPT or the Word file. Okay, so that is what the reality now. Okay, so we need to have a computer and we need to have that software installed on that computer. Then only we can work with this application. But in future, this is going to change where you don't even need the computer or the install the software, where you can just open that computer digitally in the real world. Okay, and it is that computer is not real; it is a digital. Okay, and you can open that computer in the digital world, and you can open the word processor, and you can type on that. Okay, so that is the how the mixed reality happens. So there we can interact with the digital elements, which we cannot do right now. Okay, so that is kind of futuristic thing which is going to happen in the future. Now it is not popular right now. So it is because the technology is only coming up. Okay, so in the near future, we will be using mixed reality as well. Okay. So this is the three mixed reality applications which you have. The extended reality applications or technologies that we use in today's world. Okay, so I hope you understood these three latest technologies. One is the virtual reality, where we get immersed to the real world, totally virtual world, or we have the augmented reality, where we can create the digital models on the real world. And the next one is the mixed reality, where we can interact with the digital models in the real world. Okay, so that is the three types of technologies that is upcoming and becoming popular right now. Now, for those who have not seen this who don't have any idea of this, what is the augmented reality and what is the application, then for that I am going to show you a small YouTube video, so you can get an idea of that. Okay, so that I will just share that. Okay, I hope you can see the screen. So this is the
Yes,
like
sir,
a
it is
augmented
visible.
reality. Yeah, I hope you can see this. Okay, so here you can see that we have placed a globe, our Earth on this paper. Okay, so this is when you remember till now, we are how we are learning. We are learning in the books when you are learning geography or you are if you are learning biology. Then how we do that? When we open the textbook, we can see the uh, image of a brain or image of the earth. Okay, in that paper, and you there that is that there will be an arrow where it is written that it is this forebrain or it is hindbrain or it is medulla oblongata like that. Okay, so you can see only one side of that brain. You don't have that much what is going on in the other side. Okay, so you can only the one side of the image, and in this globe also you have, if you see that picture below, you can see only one side. Okay, so it is like looking at the moon. You can always see only one side, and we don't know what is happening in the other side. Okay, so that is the how when we study books, you can see only the one side of that image. But in this video, you have seen how we can see the entire 3D model on that paper, and how we can rotate that, and we can see all the sides of that globe. Okay, so this is and this is an augmented reality application where you can see you can see a table there, and you can see a paper there. Okay, so this is the real world. Okay, so this table is really it is there, and the paper is also there. So what we are doing here is we are placing that digital object, that a 3D model of that cube on top of that paper. Okay, so that is what we are doing. So like this, like so we are not uh, like losing any contact with the real world. Okay, so the real world is there, and the digital world is also there. So it is a kind of 50-50 real world and the virtual world. Okay, so that is the virtual reality. Then, sorry, augmented reality. Then I will show you one more that is for the virtual reality. Okay, so this is a virtual reality application where you can see this lady is wearing a headset. 1 second. Yes. Yeah, this lady is wearing a headset. Okay, so this uh, lady is a real person. Okay, so this she is wearing that headset, that is virtual reality headset, and whatever she is seeing, what is around her is the virtual world. Okay, that a surgeon is that instructor is a virtual model, and this patient is a virtual model, and all the screen that is surrounding in that what is placed in that hospital room, that is also an operation theater, that is also the virtual objects. Okay, so when we wear this headset, we can only watch this one. Okay, only the virtual objects we can see. Okay, not nothing in the real world. To get you an idea, they are showing that lady here, but actually, whatever is around her, that is what she is watching. Okay, so nothing is. She has no contact or touch with the real world. So when you see that person is giving you, that surgeon is giving instruction, and you can see how that person is learning to do the operation, using that virtual reality headset. So this is the like a difference between the augmented reality and the virtual reality, where we saw in the globe example, we had only we had the mixture of virtual reality and virtual world and the real world. But here, the person is totally immersed to that virtual world. So this is how it is going to look. Okay. So, so that is the main difference between the virtual reality and augmented reality. Now, I hope you understood the what is the difference between the virtual reality and augmented reality. Next, we will see what is the use cases, what is the applications that we are going to use these technologies. Okay, so I hope you can see my screen. That is the this one, applications of VR. That is, we can use that in the healthcare. So just like the video which we saw just now. So we can, if you want to learn this operation if you are in a medical college. So if you want to learn how to operate someone, then what we had to do in the earlier days, or in the nowadays also, what we do, we take a dead body and they learn to operate on that dead body. Okay, so we need a real dead body to learn all these parts of or how to do the operation or the surgery. But in a virtual reality, if you can do without the need of these real dead bodies, you can get into that virtual world of operation theater, and you can get the 3D model which looks like the real dead body, and you can learn your surgery on that digital dead body. Okay, so it is very convenient for the colleges also. They don't need to bring their dead bodies for teaching the students. So they can, if they have a virtual reality headset, they can get the real world simulation, okay, of the that dead body, and they can work with that dead body, digital dead body, and learn everything that they can learn with the real body. Okay, so that is the one application where we can use the virtual reality, that is the healthcare. Then we can use the it in the education sector. So education sector, these whatever examples I am giving you, both these are applicable for both virtual reality and augmented reality. So only difference is that how that what is the scope of that technology. Okay, so if you are in education also, you can use augmented reality to teach the students, just like we saw that in the globe video. You can just demonstrate that. Or if you want to teach biology, you can take the model of a brain, and you can rotate that brain, or you can touch on a part of the brain, and you can show the entire details of that part of that brain. Okay, so that is the how we can use augmented reality. The same way we can use, if they have the virtual reality headset, they can go into a classroom, virtual classroom, and they can see the brain, and they can just rotate that brain, or they can, it is like they are actually seeing the real brain. Okay, so they can get the effect like that. So when the students get that virtual experiences, that vision, then they will not forget those things easily. So when we used to study, when you read the notes or textbooks, there is a high chance that we forget that after 2 or 3 months. Then we need to, when the exam comes, we need to refresh everything. Okay, so that is how we do. But when we using this virtual reality headsets or the augmented reality applications, this is very high chance that you will not forget that very easily. Okay, so that will this etch into your memory very strongly, so that you can recollect it easily. So in the educational sector, it is very useful, and they can avoid taking this kilos of textbooks and notebooks to the school also. So they can avoid a lot of books, and they can learn this most part of the this education using the devices. So that would be convenience for the students as well as the teachers. Then we have the marketing. I will just show you one example where we can use that in the real estate. Okay, so in a real estate, if you have so just imagine that you are sitting in Karnataka. Okay, you are sitting in Karnataka or Andhra Pradesh, and you want to purchase a flat in Mumbai or Delhi. Then what you have to do, either you have to purchase that flat using only the brochure that you get, or you have you have to go to you have to go to Mumbai or Delhi to see the actual flat. Okay, so that is how you need to purchase that. Okay, so it is not convenient. Like if you are sitting in Andhra Pradesh and or Karnataka, and you have to go to Mumbai or Delhi to just to see the flat, that is not convenient. Okay, and when you see the brochure, you will not get the entire idea of how the flat looks like. So what is the size of the flat? What is the amenities they have in that flat? That you will not get that idea. So for that, you can use the virtual reality headset, and when you can see the entire flat using that walkthrough. Okay, so let me see whether I have that video. Just 1 second, I will just show you that. I hope you can see this. Okay, so here you must have got an idea of how we can use augmented reality. So this is how you look get the look in the virtual reality as well. So this is an augmented reality application. So here you can see you can get the idea of what is like how the entire room look like, and so you can see what is the area of each room. You will get an idea of that and what is the how that locality looks like, and this is how you can place the virtual elements, like you have this bathtub, okay, or you have this furniture, okay. So how it is going to look like. If you have a furniture like this, you have a sofa like this right now, and you want to see how this sofa will look like in the new flat, okay, then you don't have to take your flat, this sofa to the to Mumbai and place it there and see how it looks. Okay, so you can use that digital model, and you can see how it is going to look like when you place that sofa in that particular room. So if you are not happy with how it looks like, then you can rotate that. You can see in the left side that screen how that person is using that model to change this. So you can see they can place that these are all virtual models that they can use this to see how your furniture is going to look like when you place that furniture in that flat. Okay, so you don't have to go to Mumbai or to check how it is going to look like. So you can get a better idea of how this flat is going to look like by sitting at your home. Okay, so that is the how we can use that augmented reality or virtual reality in the uh, in our real estate. Okay, then same way we can in the tourism also you can use. So if you want to visit a place, so you want to go to this Singapore, okay, then or you want to go to some other places. You want to go to Paris, and you want to see the Eiffel Tower. Then you are not visited there till now. This is the first time you are going, and you have no idea of how the Paris looks like. Then what you can do, you can use the virtual tour of that entire city using the virtual reality application. Okay, so in this virtual reality, you can wear that headset and go around that city, and you will get how that city looks like. Okay, so it is can be so that person will have a better idea of what he can expect by visiting the Paris or Singapore or any other place without going there. Okay, so otherwise it will be a surprise when you actually go there and you don't find anything what you expect. Okay, so that can be avoided by using this virtual reality applications. You can get the total idea of how it looks like. Then we have the main thing which we use, that is the entertainment or games. So nowadays we watch the movies in mobile or our OTT platforms, then in the movie theaters. But we can use virtual reality also in to watch the movies, or we can play the games using the virtual reality technology or the augmented reality technologies. So these are some of the areas where we can use these technologies, and they have already started using these applications, VR and AR applications in these fields. And now, like I said, it is not very popular right now. There are some reasons for that we will see later. But they have already started now. I have also created a couple of applications for companies like Tyson Group and Amazon for the training purposes, which I will show you those videos in the coming sessions. So I hope you understood, you got an idea of what is these latest technologies, that is virtual reality, augmented reality, and mixed reality, and how they can be used for the to make our life better. Okay, so these are the some of the emerging technologies and the how in which fields we can use this. And tomorrow we will learn about some technologies that is coming in this virtual reality and augmented reality, and we will learn about the game engines, how we can using which we can create the augmented reality and virtual reality applications. So I hope you today's session you understood everything, and if you have any queries or doubts, you can maybe you can send that in the comment or messages, so that I can clear that out in the coming sessions. So thank you so much. I think our time is over right now. So back to Amar. Sushmita, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Thank you so much. We'll meet again by tomorrow at 3 p.m. Thank you so much for your informative session.
Thank you.
So, yeah, dear faculty members, as you all remember, we had informed in the starting, like you have to mark your attendance. The attendance link will be active till 5:30. I request please mark your attendance without any fail. As attendance link, I have shared it on a chat. So kindly mark your attendance. As 60% of attendance is very mandatory to get the certificate. Okay. And one more thing, some are asking about the LMS access. So if you have registered, I request please be waited till today, end of the day, or by tomorrow morning, you will all receive the mail. Okay, I request to wait. Okay, so today is the day one. So we are conducting this live session only on YouTube. So from tomorrow, we are active on Zoom, YouTube, and LMS. All the three platforms you can join the session. Okay, I'll be sharing attendance link once again on the chat. Please mark your attendance without any fail. And one more main important thing. This is the faculty development program. Only for faculties, we will provide the certificate. If you are a student, you can join the session, no issues, but you will not receive the certificate. Just for your knowledge purpose, you can join the session. Only for the faculties, we will provide the certificate that who are eligible for the certificate. Like 60% of attendance is mandatory to get the certificate. Okay, I hope you all understood. So yeah, we are good to go. We will wind up for the day. We'll meet again by tomorrow at 3 p.m. Thank you all. Thank you for joining. Have a great day.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.